Hello, hold on. I'm trying to figure out how to flip the video around. They changed this so much, I can't figure out how to switch the camera around. Nope. Can you ever know? Hello, Miss Janice. I'm just trying to flip this camera around. I can't figure it out right now. Let's see. I wonder how come it's not letting me turn it around. No? Hi. Something got me started. Hey Janice, on your lives, how do you turn it around? I haven't been on it since they changed this. Did you see me? What did I push? Let me see. No, not that. Something's always trying to stop my baby crying. Rotate. Boom, there it is. Holy cow. Hello everybody. Hello. They moved the button to the side in the hidden button, in the hidden spot. Now I gotta try to put it back on the... Oh, heck. Woo! Here I am. I didn't realize that was going to be such an issue. So you have to excuse my hair. I just got out of the shower. I didn't feel like curling it or anything, so... I do want to clean off that lens, though. It looks like it's a little foggy. There we go. Ta-da! How's everybody doing today? It seems like I've been gone forever. Oops. I need to turn off my ringer. There we go. Seems like it's been so long since I've been on live, but I was on live. Oh no, I wasn't last week. Aw, thank you, Janice. But you don't have to reschedule your lives because of me, girl. Don't do that. We all have our businesses, and it's completely understandable. Hello, Miss Leslie. I missed you guys too. I was afraid I wasn't going to be able to do this today. I had such... The week was good for training. I had a lot of fun in training. That's funny to say, but I did have a lot of fun. We did a lot of activities. Next week is probably going to be a little bit tougher, but this week was fun. Friday was just not a good day. Started from when I woke up, and then it was just a mess. So today, this is what we're doing. I need my therapy today. Need my therapy. I can see your comments. Hi, Miss Denise. Hey, Miss Brenda. Miss Janice. Miss Leslie. Alicia. Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Oh, let me adjust my camera. It seems like it's a little crooked. There. Hello, Miss Jane. Hello. What a way to start a live. Okay, so let me get, I almost kind of forgot what I have to do. But I'd appreciate it if you, the face, oops. Echo, music off. Thank you so much, Miss Denise. Thank you so much. Can I send your package Tuesday? Yeah, because I should be back. I'll be back Friday, so I'm sure by the time I get it, I'll be back. That would be great. But it's completely up to you. You do whatever you're comfortable with, Miss Brenda. It wasn't really a vacation. It was training. Training for work. It's 2 weeks worth of training this week and next week. But it was good. I had fun. I met a lot of people and we did some activities. And though when I talk about Caitlin, she's my work partner. Well, when I say partner, everyone thinks that it's like my life partner, I guess. So I've had to clear up quite a bit that Caitlin and I are not lovers. So I need to figure out a new way of saying it to where people don't, when I say she's my partner, that they don't think we're like life partners. Can you guys see? I'm getting a glare on my screen. So the first tumbler I want to do, a girl I'm in training with, she works with me also, in one of our other offices, and she is going through a real tough time. So, hello, Miss Tammy. You can call me Brenda. Hello, everybody. Hello. I just kind of wanted to make her something to cheer her up. I know it's not going to be ready to give her in training this week, but at least when we come back to work, it should be about done and I can send it to her then. I feel bad for her. She's been going through a rough patch. I have a couple of tumblers. I have 2 tumblers that I want to do that are for people, and then I'm going to do an experiment that I learned from, oh, what is her name? She's from Glitters something. I can't remember. But she does this real beautiful feather that I want to try. She did one on live that I watched last night, and it was just awesome. You go have fun with your grandkids. That's much more better than this stuff. If I could be with my grandkids right now, that's where I would be. It's not Glitter, Sparkles, and Swirls. I don't think she does lives anymore. But it's Glitters and More? Glitters, I can't even remember. She's made a couple of comments on my page, and she comes to the lives quite a bit too, so. But I think it's time for me to kind of start making some epoxy while we're talking. So she likes purples and blues, so I figured I would do like a purple and blue, purple, some blues, and a little bit of pink. I figured I would do. I just feel like I've been out of touch, and it's only been a week. Thank you so much for sprinkling me out. It was her, the girl who did the feather was on, she's on that Glitters page. Glitters. I honestly can't remember. I just read her post, one of her posts, and I still forgot her name. Forgot it. But I will make sure that I do give her full credit whenever I post the video. I'll be tagging her in my post when I do it. Thank you for sharing me out. Thank you. You enjoy your food too, Miss Kathy. Hello, hello, Miss Amber. So Miss Amber and I were talking a while back, or I don't even remember when. I've lost track of time. Echo 3 minutes. About some of our first tumblers that we put out, you know. And then compared to now, like Amber got one of my first tumblers. It was a rainbow tumbler. She won it on a spot race, I believe. But it was like wavy and it just wasn't, I wasn't really happy with it, but she still wanted it. But she noticed a difference in my work from then to now also. And we were just talking about some of our things that we've sent out. So if any of you have gotten anything from me and you're not happy with it, please let me know. Hello, Miss LaDonna. Because I would much rather you be happy with it and let me redo it for you than for you to have something and have like an ill taste in your mouth with me. Because I try my hardest to make sure that everything goes out good, you know, like I want it to look nice. I want it to be, you guys to be happy with what you spend your money on. So if there's ever a time, please, I don't get my feelings hurt. So thank you, Miss Brenda. I mean, I do get my feelings hurt, but I'm not going to get my feelings hurt if you let me know that I've made something wrong or I've messed something up or your cup is too wavy or something like that. I will fix it. Thank you, Miss Brenda. Holy cow, it's just been such a crazy... This year's just been kind of like weird. I don't know. It's just been kind of a weird year. This whole year's just been weird. So anybody do anything exciting this last week or on this weekend? Do you have any good plans? Miss Amber and I are going to meet up for dinner tomorrow. Thank you so much, Miss Amber. I really appreciate that. But Miss Amber and I are going to be meeting up for dinner tomorrow. I'm real excited to meet her in person. I think my time is up. I don't think my timer's set. So, for this one, oh, it did. Echo, stop. For this one, I'm going to use, let me get the epoxy on everything first, but I need to see how much I need to set aside. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. I do want a white base on it. It's funny that you mentioned that. I recently received some items that I was pleased with, and the maker was really rude about it. You know, I've heard that quite a bit lately. And I'm sorry that that happened to you. But please know that if you ever get anything that you're not happy with me, feel free to send it back. Because my feelings will be more hurt if you keep something that you're not happy with. And then you have just a bad feeling about me, you know. I don't want that. But, you know, crafting is not going to be perfect because it's homemade, you know, it's not made by a machine to where you can calibrate it and all of that kind of stuff. So it's not ever going to be perfect, but it should be presentable. It should be something that you're proud of to carry around, you know. I get it. No, I get it. I've received a couple of tumblers that I've won in spot races and that I'm just not happy with. I don't want to give any names or anything, but you know, and it's not that hard to remake something. I mean, I get it that, you know, it costs money to remake everything and for the shipping and all, but the idea is if you take your time and make quality work, then you should be okay. But again, a few things may get past one of us and we just don't know about it. And if you don't bring it to our attention, then we won't ever know. But in the case like Denise, if somebody's being rude about it, that doesn't make any sense. Because then people are going to get a bad name, you know. I don't think I made enough epoxy. I did this last time too. I'm going to have to make some more. But I'm going to get this base down first. It's like I stop doing this for a couple of days and then I forget, or either that or I decide I'm too much of a cheapskate to put as much epoxy on here as it needs. Yeah, this isn't going to be enough. And I had a feeling I should have gone with 60, but they haven't melded out yet, Kathy? I mean, I know it takes a lot of time to make these tumblers, and, you know, I don't know, like the mass producers, of the people who mass produce them, you know, like really put out a lot of tumblers, a lot. I know their time frames. I can understand their time frames being a little bit longer. I don't see 4 months. That kind of seems excessive to me, but that's just me. I don't know. But I would hope that I would never leave any of you guys holding on that long. I feel bad when I'm hanging on to it for just a couple of weeks, you know. I always try to get them out quick, but not too quick to where I give up the quality, you know. I may have enough for this base coat. to bring that up. I think it's Glitters and Things. Glitters and Things. I think that's the name of that. It's going to bother me until I figure it out. So if you hear me randomly shouting out names, that's what it is. It's not Tourette's. I'm sorry about that, Miss Kathy. Oh, it was Tammy has been waiting. I thought it was Kathy. But either way, that's just, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that that happens to you guys. I think it's those kind of people that make it hard for the rest of us who are trying to do the right thing, you know, and just enjoy our craft, you know. And it's the ones who kind of like gyp people. Oh, it was both of you guys? It's the ones who gyp people that kind of give us all a bad name, you know, which is sad. I didn't put... So for these... So this one's going to be the purple, pink, blue. It's kind of like a turquoise teal color. Kellen, her name is. I've never heard of her. But I'm still exploring the different creators out there. I'm still learning who everybody is and everything. So the first color I'm going to go in, of course, with is going to be purple. I just want something to cheer her up, and I think this would cheer her up. TikTok. See, I'm still not too familiar with TikTok. I know Facebook, not the new Facebook, that's all messed up. And YouTube. But I don't go live on YouTube because I can't do both. But I do save my videos and post them to YouTube because that's how my grandkids watch them, because they have YouTube. So then I'm going to go in with the turquoise. It's a turquoise color, but it's more of a blue. It has more blue in it. I really feel like I haven't done this in forever. It's so weird to do it after a few days off. I just know that this last week there's been a lot of drama, and I just needed to... I need to express it in creativity. I guess that is turquoise. In the bottle it looks kind of more of a bluish color, like a teal. Thank you so much, Brenda. Ooh, I like how that came out right there. These colors are mixing really pretty. That's the one thing about this epoxy is that the colors look real pretty in it. It's just real, it's too temperamental for me. I can't, I'm almost done with it. And then I bought some other epoxy that I'm going to try out. Thank you, Miss Tammy. Thank you. But I'm going to, I bought some other epoxy I'm going to try out after I'm done with this. But this is just too moody. It's just way too moody. I just want to kind of like move the colors around a little bit, and then it'll show me if I need more to make more epoxy or not. Did I already say glitters and things? I think it's glitters and things. She's supposed to be on sometime, or because she had said she was going to watch it, but she may be watching it on a replay later too. So I know my daughter's working. Actually, I think she just got off work, so I'm not sure if she's going to be able to come on. Oh, is it you? It is you. I'm looking at your picture. Okay, it is Amy. Okay, so now I know her name. So it's Amy. Amy's the one who did that feather core or feather technique. I'm sorry about that, but now I'm glad I know your name. Is it Amy, can you post your page on here so that people can follow you? She's a very good artist, ladies. If you can, if you're not yet following her, definitely follow her. I just started watching her, and what I've seen so far, I really like. She's very talented. She's very creative. I'm doing good, Miss LaDonna. How are you? So, Miss Amy, you can post your page on here, and if you know how to pin it, you can pin it also. I have no problem with that whatsoever. So the purple, one of the purples we're going to use is, it's called Sunfire Violet. I'm glad you're doing good, Miss LaDonna. I hope everyone's doing well. I don't know if I asked, but I really hope everybody's doing well. I really like how this is swirling up. And I am going to put some glow in this. I probably should have put some in the white, but it's okay. No, thank you, Miss Amy. Thank you. You do beautiful work. That some of that purple kind of turned a little blue, it looks like, in that white, with that white background. I was having a hard time remembering the name, so the name of your group. I hate butchering the names of people's groups, because I don't want to send them to the wrong place. So I don't want to lose too much of that design because I really like it. So I'm just really going to go over and outline it like I normally do and just kind of dam it off a little bit. Oh, I would love to do that. I would love to do that. We definitely should. When I get done with all of my training and everything, and kind of get settled in, I had some things happen that I need to take care of. But it shouldn't hinder my life, so we should go ahead and plan one. The handle. Behind the handle. I sure will. Amy, are you able to put your page on here? Hello, Miss Carmen. Thank you for coming. There you go. Let me see if I can't pin it. Oops, it won't let me. Pin this comment. There we go. I think I pinned it. Did I pin the wrong one or the right one? I think I pinned the wrong one. Unpin. Okay. Pin this comment. Is that the right one? Yes, that's the right one. The next color I'm going to go in before I use another purple is going to be this pink. It's called Bot Pink, like a robot. Bot Pink. It's one of the ones, this isn't an eye candy one. I think this is one of the ones I got off of Amazon. And it's going to get glow as well. Good deal. So now Amy has been my, since I've kind of gone through everybody else's lives, Amy's been my new one that I've been kind of watching lately. That's what I've been relaxing to this last week, is watching some of her lives. I wish we could change whatever cosmic crap is going on right now that's making everybody crazy and do stupid things and just be ugly to people. I really wish that we could figure out what's going on, because it just seems to be getting worse. People are just not making good choices right now. Not everybody's. I don't mean to generalize. I think she'll like this. Now I'm going to go in with the blue I'm going to use is from Eye Candy. It's called Blue Orchid. It's kind of like a dusty blue, kind of, you know, like Dusty Rose, the dusty blue color. Hello, Miss Winnie. Hello. I'm glad you guys are all here. Ooh, this one's pretty. This one is definitely, this is going to be one of my more favorite blues right now. Let me mix it before I put in that blue glow powder before it messes it up. But look at this. I don't know if you can see it, but it's got like a hint of green in there. Oh my gosh, that is pretty. That is gorgeous. So the glow I'm going to use in this one, since this kind of is more of a green than a blue, is going to be Cyan. So tell me something exciting, guys. What's exciting going on right now? Give me some good news. This is going to be really colorful. Guess I didn't think the colors through too well, but I like it, so. Just remember, if you're using a glow pigment, that you continue to stir it when you're putting it on the cup, or not continuously, but just before you put it on the cup, because the glow is heavier than the pigments and it tends to sink. So then you'll get like patchy spots of glow. These are beautiful colors together. I really like them. You're at the ocean in Maine? Oh. Oh. Kathy, you're killing me. I would love to be there. Just escape the world and just go. I'm so jealous of you now, right, Kathy? Very jealous. I thought about putting another purple. This is more of a purple flake. Yeah, why not? Are you on a cruise? Or is that where you live? My hair is... Thank you, Miss Winnie. I had it cut last week, but and then she messed it up. It was supposed to be like one of those that come down in the front, and it was supposed to be shoulder length, but look how much she cut it off. Which I'm not mad about. I'm not mad about it. It's just going to take me some getting used to. This one I'm not going to put glow in. But yeah, before my live, I was kind of handling some business, and my soon-to-be ex-husband's son and I were talking for a little while, and I didn't have time to like do my hair or anything. Look, I don't know if you can see this, but it's very sparkly. So this is more of a pigment flake. It's real pretty. That's gorgeous. I could just sit here and stare at these colors all day too. You live in Vermont? Okay, just stop talking now, Kathy. You're making me like jealous even more than I was before. I'm just joking. Thank you, Miss LaDonna. Thank you, Miss Carmen, Miss Brenda. Normally I like more less chaos in my design, but I think this girl kind of needs a little bit of excitement, a little pizzazz to pick her up. She's going through some marital issues that I just feel bad for, which is all of us. I mean, not all of us, but something happened this year to mess up a bunch of people's marriages. Because I know a lot of people who are getting divorced right now. Or want to be divorced. Hopefully mine will be final soon. And then next August, boom, I'll be in New Mexico. So the flake I'm going to use on this, I'm not going to use, I was going to use the secret sauce, the Don't Be a BEC, but I decided to use this pigment flake, or it's not, I don't know that it's a pigment flake, it's like a glitter flake type of thing, from Eye Candy. This is what it's called. So I'm going to put, thank you, Miss Winnie. So I'm going to put that, whoops. I'm going to use that as my own type of secret sauce. I figured I was going to need more epoxy. And this I'm just going to drizzle wherever I can. But you know what, one thing that I'm real happy about lately, this is kind of thick, is the weather out here. It's cooling off finally. Like we're in our 80s now. Well, mid 80s, like 85. But it's like in the 70s at night. So I am like so excited because at the hotel, I've been on the 5th floor. And I have a balcony, so I've been able to sit outside every night and I read and study and everything out there. And the weather is just, I'm happy about the weather. So happy about the weather changing. So by next month, November, we should be down in the 70s, 60s and 70s. So that'll be even better. And I found out that my son wants, and his kids want to come out here for Thanksgiving instead of me going and traveling. But I was going to go to New Mexico for Thanksgiving because the driving conditions are a little bit better in November getting to New Mexico. But since they're coming, I think I'm going to have to switch stuff up. Maybe go to New Mexico for Christmas or see if my daughter can come here for Thanksgiving, and then we can all just hang out. That would be so awesome. So I'm done putting color on here. Honestly, the way it is, I like the chaos of it. And if it dried just like this, I wouldn't be sad because I think that it came out really pretty. But I do need to sink in the pigments and kind of get this moving so it doesn't look like I threw it together. I'm real excited, but I'm nervous to start that feather cup. So Amy's cup was on, she did her feather on a white base. I'm going to do mine on I want to see what it looks like on a black base with like more neon colors. So that's what I'm going to try. I kind of was thinking about how to tweak it a little bit to kind of make it my own and not completely plagiarizer. So I kind of have a few ideas, but I don't, since I haven't done it before, I need to wait and see how it goes. Hello, Miss Amy Sue. Welcome. Miss Amy Sue is new. I like new people. Thank you. If I've missed saying hi to anybody, I apologize. I'm not ignoring you at all. I don't know, I kind of think this did need a little bit more epoxy on it. Maybe not. This came out really pretty. The way the colors have blended on it, and then the dimension from the pigments really makes these colors come out. I just want to make sure that it's moving, because it started to pile up on each other, or right here on itself. It started to pile up on itself. But you know, I noticed that with my last Hodgel, these are called Hodgels, the one with the handle. I noticed on my last one it would do that right around the handle as well. It would kind of like roll over on itself. So I know I had to put a few coats of epoxy to kind of even it out a little bit, because of course I couldn't get under there to sand under there. Thank you, Miss Winnie. It is beautiful colors, isn't it? And right here where it kind of went over, itself, the white there, the regular clear epoxy kind of filled in the little divot that was there, and it looks like a little cavern, like a little, like a little cave or something. It looks pretty cool. I'll bring you guys up. Actually, it seems to be easier when I take it to you, so I'm gonna take it over there. But when you look at it, look at this spot right here, and you'll see what I was talking about that little, like, it seems like it's really dark on my side. I don't think it's as dark as what you guys are seeing. Because if it's what I'm seeing on camera, it's not that dark. But this little part, right here with this little white right there, that's where it kind of went over itself and kind of made a really cute little design. This is gorgeous. Oh, I just put my hand in it. I almost said the F word. I've been throwing around that word quite a bit the last couple of days. I'm really hoping I don't slip it up on a live. There it is. I need to fix that. I don't know that I want to keep heating it up though. Boom, all fixed. But yeah, fortunately, my daughter got a job, got a promotion at her place of employment. But unfortunately, she has to. Hey, Miss Caitlin. Hey, friend. Unfortunately, with that responsibility comes weekend work, so she may not be able to join my lives as much as she used to. Caitlin, I made this one for Donna. I figured it would cheer her up a little bit. So I'm going to move this one and bring my other turner in. I only have three spots available for turners or for tumblers today because I had one that I was finishing up for work, so that's on one of them. Thank you so much, Janice. I still need to get my other tumblers, but I'm not really in a hurry right now. I've got some stuff going on I need to take care of. I'm going to clean up my mess here real quick. So the next one, I think I'm going to go ahead and do the next one. I'm going to do the feather. I'm so nervous about doing that. Like, I don't want to mess it up. I want to do it justice because it was very pretty how she did it. Very, very pretty. So that one's going to be that one. You want one what, Miss Winnie? What would you like? Tell Mama all about it. I was even able to sleep with my windows and doors open all week. Oh my gosh, it was so nice. The sliding glass door to the balcony. Oh my God, I loved it. So this one doesn't use alcohol inks. It's just pigment. And it's a pigment base. So I'm going to use since I'm doing a dark one. Oh, I haven't decided what kind of a base I want to use. What color of a base? If I'm doing... Okay, guys. I have... If I'm doing neon colors... I want to try to do it a little bit of a darker base, but I think these are going to be too bright. So this is a blue, this is like a green, and this is a pink. You want that cup I just did? I can recreate it. I can recreate it for you, Miss Winnie. Unless you want that one. And then there's like this little mulberry. It's like a red. You send me a message, Miss Winnie. I'll get you hooked up. So the colors I'm going to use, again, I wanted to do it a fluorescent look. So I have an orange with glow. I have a pink with glow. I have a yellow with glow. I have a blue with glow. And then I have a red with glow. This isn't really red, so I don't know why they're saying red. But this really isn't red. That is so funny. This isn't even red. But we got this. We'll make it work somehow. And I am going to mix up more epoxy than I did before, so this time I will do it right and probably have extra. Okay. The green is pretty dark. That one? Oh, this green. It is kind of dark, so I think I'm probably going to use that one. That way the other colors come out. That way they pop. I'm nervous about doing this. And so Amy, to get her design, she was using this, her stir stick. But I think I'm going to try that. I think I'm going to try using the little silicone thing for the hatchings. I think that's how I'm going to try to do it. Oops, this stuff comes out so darn fast. It ends up making such a mess if I'm not paying attention. But now I ruined. That cup made a mess, so we'll just start a new one. So now I need this one. Okay. Echo, 3 minutes. So what big plans does everybody have? You know, Miss Kathy, I was just joking about saying for you to quit talking. I just wanted to make sure that I didn't. Sometimes my sense of humor doesn't align with other people's, and I tend to hurt people's feelings. I need to move the camera over so you guys can see it. I'll move it in just a second. For the tumbler. I'm glad. That's kind of how I am. It is what it is, you know. Though if somebody really hurts my feelings, I'll say it. But I just look at myself and I see my sense of humor. So I try to put that when other people say things, you know. I try to say, oh, maybe that's their sense of humor, you know. Shut up, Caitlin. Caitlin's the abusive one in our relationship. I was telling them how people thought I was a lesbian because I was calling you my partner. But you know, my luck with men probably would be better. Yeah, I'm depressed to be 75 tomorrow. First of all, congratulations on the 75. That is so awesome. Who said that? I can't see that. It's small writing. Is that Miss Winnie? Miss Winnie, is tomorrow your birthday? Happy birthday. I would sing to you, but I would lose all of my customers if I started singing. I promise you that. Echo, cancel. And I miss my dogs. I was dancing around this morning, getting some things done, and my dogs are still at my son's house. Ooh, I was just gonna pour that stuff right in there instead of separating it out. So yeah, I miss my babies. Next weekend I'll be going over there and picking them up after I get done with training. So this one I have 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think 6 colors there. You know, I wish you the bestest birthday, Miss Winnie, tomorrow. And you know what? I just realized this tumbler really doesn't take a lot of pigment because it's not all, the color doesn't go all the way around it. It's just a portion of it. So I know I did overmake my epoxy. But I'd rather have too much than not enough. So this one I am going to, I'm almost tempted to the blue. I don't know. So blue or green? I'm going to just really quick, blue or green? The first color that somebody says, it's what I'll use. Blue or green? Green. Okay. Oh, I should have known that that's what you would have picked. I knew it. I knew it. Green was the first color, guys. Sorry. And this is a chameleon, so it'll actually shift between blue and green. And I'll show you in just a second because I just got a... This is beautiful. So this is the green. I don't know what's wrong with the lighting, but on my camera, but it doesn't, on my side, I can't see the difference in the colors, but it's really pretty. Okay, here we go. Now that I'm seeing this on the black, I think this was a good choice for the feather. I'm excited to do a live with you, Miss Amy. Think it'll be a lot of fun. Maybe you can teach me one of your techniques and I can teach you something that I've learned. I don't really have a whole lot of techniques. I'm still kind of learning. But if there's something you want to know, I can help. I could even show you how to do if you want to do a canvas painting. That's a lot of work and a lot of supplies and a lot of space. Hello, Miss Gina. Did I say that right? Gina? Like Tina. Awesome. Gina. Welcome. Welcome to my page. Feel free to follow me, like me, share me. I try to come live every Saturday. These last couple of Saturdays, though, I've been in training. I go back this week, back to training tomorrow. And then I may, depending on what time I get back from my sons, I may be able to do a live next Saturday. They have like my son is doing like an Olympic, it's like Olympic Games, but it's called corporate games where he lives. So I guess a lot of the corporations right around in his area, they do like little competitions like axe throwing, that kind of stuff. So they do like their own little Olympics type of thing this time of year. And it's just a whole bunch of the businesses and their employees sign up for these events, and they're having a lot of fun doing it. I guess Chris won first place in the axe throwing. Chris is my son. But my son's a big dude, so. But I know he played dodgeball yesterday, and I don't think he did very well. I'm surprised he signed up for dodgeball because just his personality. He's not a dodgeball person. I do hope you love this page. Do hope you love this page, Miss Gina. Oh, I'm nervous about doing this. So I need to get my, I don't want to heat it up. And I probably, I just realized I may have put too much on the base. I just realized this. So it may, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I'm using my torch this time so I don't heat it up, because I don't want it to move. Moving would be a no-no. Okay. Okay. Take a deep breath. We got this. So let's start with, so what she did was she put blotches of her color just kind of down where she wanted it to go, and then she worked it that way. I'm afraid since I put too much epoxy on here that it may run. So I may have to do this out of the cup and just kind of work it out of the cup. Good evening, Miss Cindy. So I'm going to save the blue to break up some of the colors. So I'll go in with this pink. So it's flamingo red and magma magenta. Now I don't even remember which one is the glow part of it. I don't know. We'll just go. I hope so, Miss Amy. I hope so. God, sometimes these bags are so hard to get into. I don't know if it's worth getting the bags or sticking with the little cups. Actually, I've seen some people, I think if I make this a little bit thicker, I should be okay with the runoff. But I see some people putting their powder in little Tupperware containers. Ooh, this is pretty. So I think this is a color. I don't think that this is a glow. So the glows came, look. So this is not a glow, but I think this is. So this may have just, I may have just put a whole bunch of glow in here. I guess I should have separated it all out beforehand. I'm going to have to mark these because they didn't mark each individual bag that it was a glow. So I think I'm going to have to go through and write it in. But these two colors that I'm using now, which I'm hoping one of them is a glow. Is Flamingo Red from Eye Candy and Magma Magenta. And this is the color I got. It is kind of a red, more of a pink. But that's pretty. That came out pretty. And it kind of doesn't feel like there's any glow in here, because glow is usually kind of like grainy and it doesn't feel like it. But I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. It doesn't really, there's no reason why I need it to be glow, so. So let me get my little plastic doodad. These bags are going to be the death of me. Okay, there it is. Okay, so I'm kind of thinking I probably should, let me see how thick that is. I kind of think I should drop it on there, because she did it up. Well, let's just go with it and see what happens. I am going to put some to drip the colors on there though. And I probably should have done it. Yeah, this is definitely not going to, I don't think this is going to be like, I'm going to, I think I should have put the drops on it. So I'm just going to go ahead and put drops on it, because I don't want to mess it up. If I don't do it the way she showed it, then I'm not gonna get it. It's gonna end up messing up. So I'm gonna hurry up and mix these. Sorry if I seem a little, I'm sorry, I meant to do that already. I don't mean to sound all confused and scatterbrained today. I just want this to look good. So then we have Electric Blue from Eye Candy. And this is Dajin Blue. So I'm going to get these mixed up like really quick. That way you guys aren't sitting there waiting for me. I've got to take these gloves off. There we go. Get it to come out. This one is Saturn Yellow mixed with that same Dasheen Yellow. It was a Dasheen blue, I think, on that last one. I can't grab this. These darn bags. Okay. This is the yellow. Sorry, ladies. One more. And the orange. This one is the Diadero orange. That's a big bunch of that came out. For some reason, this pigment seems to be real sticky. I don't know why. That's kind of weird. Because it sticks to my little spoon thingy. Hello, Miss Jennifer. Welcome. Okay, so basically what she did was she had blobs of the pigment on one side, and then she kind of went with her design of the feather. So that's what I'm going to do. So since I had the pink on the top already, I'm going to start with the pink. I think I'm going to stop it from turning real quick while I do this. So she had like that. I would say a yellow. A blue. An orange. Probably put too much. But you've got to make it to learn how to do it. So now I'm just going to repeat. Rinse and repeat. If there's anything that I'm doing that's that you have a better suggestion on, Amy, just let me know. I am doing a feather cup that I learned from Miss Amy. I posted her page. We pinned her page to the bottom here. She's very good. And it is starting to drip on this side, so I'm not exactly sure how this is going to come out. I think I'm going to start moving them around to see. Sorry about all that noise. So let's just start moving everything out. I'll always add some down here too and spread it out if I need to, but I at least want to get this going. But yeah, it is spreading out. It may not come out. Well, this definitely does not look, well, there's a hair. This definitely does not look like a feather. Yeah, this isn't going to be a feather. It's already dripped all the way down half of the cup. Miss Amy, I think this is going to be one of those that we're going to do together, and you're going to show me how to do it. As you're doing that, have it spinning. So I kind of already messed it up in the back. Well, worst case, we strip it and start over. It looks interesting. I don't know what it looks like, but it definitely doesn't look like what I wanted it to look like. So maybe we'll just see where it goes on this one. This was what I was afraid of, Miss Amy, was butchering your style, your design. Okay, if I look at it like this, it definitely does not look like a feather. But I'm just going to keep doing this and see what happens. I know my first mistake was putting way too much epoxy on it. But see, now it's all meeting on the back. So the feather was a fail. However, this is a cute design here. This is just pigment, Miss Jennifer. The pigments, they don't tend to mix like the inks do and turn brown. Well, Amy, I'm sorry that I butchered your design. But this kind of looks like peacock or something. I don't know. It looks pretty cool. I'm just going to keep going with it. So then, Miss Amy, this is what I want you to teach me when we go live. It's going to be the feather one. And I probably should have worked with like a fast set or something, but I'm not to that point to where I feel comfortable using fast set yet. But this is a gorgeous design. I love this design. Whatever it is, I just feel bad for butchering it. I was kind of excited to see it come out. But these colors on this background, they came out really pretty. I really liked the combination. So if nothing else, that came out good. But I definitely like this design. Definitely not a feather though. But that's kind of how my week has been, so it's okay. Tomorrow is another day. It does, doesn't it? Kind of like a hatching, but not really. I like how the colors are separated. If I can keep my fingers out of it. Jessica, my daughter's talking to me on the echo. You scared me. I'm sorry. I have my phone off because we're doing a live. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to worry you. A live. Come get on the live. It's my daughter. She's checking on me. I worried her because I had my phone off and she was trying to call me. The ringer. I had the ringer off. Okay. Love you. Thank you, Miss Amy. I feel bad for butchering your design, though. But I'm probably going to do another one like this, too, because this is kind of cool. I'm having fun with it, that's for sure. Okay, I'm going to start just pulling it out now, out of the cups. I like it. I wish it was a feather though, because I was actually going to keep it. So it came out really good. Damn, this came out good though. I really like how these colors are laying out. I hate my hair that it's all poofy and flying everywhere. And then with the spinning of it, it's making it kind of wavy. All these little lines kind of wavy. You'll see what I'm talking about when I bring you guys up close. I need to spread that out. Dang, this came out good. Even for a fail, it came out good. Oh, if you guys could see what I could see here, you would be in love. I'm not ignoring anybody. I'm sorry if I'm missing any comments. Want to see where it met, where I divided it. Kind of want a little bit of a mark right there so I could kind of... Thank you, Miss Jennifer. You don't have to be sorry, Jess. I just made my own design. I don't know. You know what? I'm not going to say that because then it's somebody's going to hear about it and they're going to say I stole a design and renamed it or whatever it is. So I just happened to come upon this design during while I was trying to do another design made by another artist. Thank you. I just kind of want to get that center a little more. There we go. Dang, that came out pretty. And having that green background was perfect, a perfect choice. Exactly. Well, I never did to begin with, and look at all that mess that started. But it's over with. We are moving on. Just want to do the bottom and then I'll bring you guys up. I really liked it, the way it came out. So even though it was a fail on the feather, which I'm very sorry about, Miss Amy, but it was a successful cut because it's gorgeous. Of microfine glitter in your last coat, I think that will totally finish. Definitely. And I just put my knuckle in there. I'm gonna have to fix that. I'm telling you, it's either my fingers or my boobs going right into somebody's cup. So let me fix this boo-boo. I can't help but smile when I look at it. It came out really pretty. Okay, I'm gonna stop messing with it because I don't want to mess it up because I really like this. I say that and then look what I'm doing. I'm gonna go mess with it some more. kind of want to stop it here because I kind of want to get... There we go. Boom. Okay, so now whenever I said I was going to stop messing with it, now for real, I'm going to stop messing. What did I use for the base on this cup? I used, it was a chameleon that I got off Amazon. It's called Croix Chameleon Powder Azure. There's a couple of bubbles in here. I don't want to heat it up, so I got to be real careful. So I'm going to bring it up to you guys. This came out gorgeous. And then that's the butt. Thank you, Miss Deb. I think this is pretty. This came out really pretty. Thank you, Amy, for the idea of the feather, because I was able to make this, but I'm sad that I was not able to make the feather. And it looks like I have like a couple of glow powder chunks in there. Glow powder chunks. Or maybe not. I like how it's starting to wave. Okay, I'm done. Oh, it looks gorgeous. It looks really gorgeous. I was looking forward though to doing that, doing the feather though. I love feathers. I'm definitely a feather girl. I just want to stop it from getting that spin mark at the top. Okay. This is really pretty. Really pretty. I love the shimmer. I think it's from the base. They all had quite a bit of shimmer in it, but yes, that base definitely had a lot of shimmer in it. Trying to figure out what I did with my alcohol so I can wipe my hands. It didn't turn out as I expected, but it came out great still. Can you make another one just like it? Just like this one? I'm not exactly sure if I can make it just like this, because this was this was an accident that happened. But this is available for grabs if you're interested. Yeah, this was an accident that turned good. I like it. I really do. It's so wavy and just, I really like it. I just want to sit here and stare at it forever. Okay, I'm going to let that spin for just a second while I get rid of some of this epoxy, this extra epoxy. Stick it in some molds here. Show us up close. You want another close up? Okay, I'll show you. Give me just 1 second while I empty out this epoxy. That can go, that can go. I'm done with that. Thank you for all the hearts. Thank you. So maybe if I bring you down here, you'll be able to see it a little bit better. I don't know why it looks like that. See right there, I'm gonna have to smooth out those chunks. There's a couple of them in there. But I got that. That's easy. This really came out good. I'm glad you love it. It'll be available if anybody's interested. When I come back from my training, looks like marble. It does kind of look like marble. It does. Oh, it does. It does look really good down there. It mixed up nicely. Thank you. Anyhow, so when I get back from my training, I'll post it for sale. I don't want to post it now until it dries, just because I don't want in case something comes up, I don't want to post a dud cup, you know. I'm just trying to get rid of those. Try to get rid of those chunkies. I think I got them now. Got them that time, I think. I really like how it's starting to get all wavy. How those lines are getting wavy. I'm going to sit here and stare at this all night if I don't move it. Leave it alone. It's my job. We have to do annual training. It's just part of the job. Oh, come on. Okay, so this next one I'm going to do, it's another superhero. It's the last of my superhero cups for Christmas. The last of them. This one is going to be a Superman cup for my youngest grandson. Well, not my youngest now. He's my middle now. So I'm going to do some, it's going to be red, blue, and gold again. You know, superheroes, they really like red, blue, and gold. So, but it's going to be on the brighter side. I'm not going to have it as dark as I did the other ones. I want to add a little bit more white, because it's going to be a peekaboo with a black, a black cover. Autumn colors. It does look really autumn. Betty Autumn. I was kind of looking forward to the feather cup though. I was excited. But it's okay. I'm going to learn how to do it. She's going to show me how. So you guys be on the lookout. Me and Amy with Glitter and Glam tumblers. Okay, that's what it's called. Glitter and Glam tumblers. We're going to do a live together. So keep your eye out for that. So this one, let's get some epoxy made up. And this is probably going to have a lot of epoxy on it because I really want it to stand out. And I'm sure I'm going to have some extra epoxy, but I'd rather have too much than not enough. And I can finally get rid of this if I can hurry up and use it all and start using trying out that new epoxy I bought. But also I think this epoxy that I'm using now, I think it's why I'm getting such bad headaches. Such bad headaches. I was just thinking it was because I was so nervous for my live, because you know when you get, I know you're still watching this, Winnie. When you get kind of excited, you know, you get all pumped up for stuff and your adrenaline goes, and then when you come down off of that, you kind of get a little bit of a headache. And sometimes these lives I get real hyped up for just because I get nervous, but I'm excited, you know. And so I was thinking maybe that's what it was, but I think it's this epoxy. But now I have a fan coming at me, and I have my sliding door right here. Echo 4 minutes.
4 minutes. Starting now.
So this one I know I have a lot of epoxy. Is anybody else going live tonight at all? I know Miss Amber was thinking about it. I don't know what she decided though. Whew. Oh, okay. Well, I'll hurry. Well, I'm not going to rush it, but Brenda, if you can let her know if she wants to start it, she can start it. She doesn't have to wait on me. I'll jump over there as soon as I'm done with this. So if you guys aren't following Amber May with 9 Blessings, please follow her. She's another amazing, amazing artist. She doesn't do as many lives as I would love her to. But she does do lives like once a week, at least once a week. But she's with 9 Blessings. 9 Blessings Cup. I can't remember. It's 9 Blessings. Can somebody post that for me? Miss Amber's link. But she helps guide me through. She helps me out a lot. You're welcome, Miss Amber. It's true. She helps me out a lot when it comes to the tumblers, but she also, she's a great talker. She's a great listener. She's a good person to talk to. But that's the same with Miss Brenda, Miss Winnie, and you guys are all so awesome. So I should have brought in all those paintings that I'm taking to you, Miss Amber. So, yeah, so there's her, that's the name of her page. If you guys want to follow her, that would be awesome. But I should have brought those paintings in to show her. I left them in the car so I wouldn't forget them. So I'm taking Miss Amber a bunch of my paintings. We're doing a little swap for a tumbler that she made. But also made just a few little friend gifts, you know, for her and her kids. Everybody needs a little color in their life. Echo cancel. So this is just red, blue, and gold. This is going to be simple. And this is just going to have a regular base. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this is going to have a regular base. We're going to do these 2 reds, which is just regular red, and then I have Deception. Thank you, Miss Brenda. And then it's going to be this navy blue, but it exploded on me. This gold. The gold is going to be in place of the yellow. So Superman has yellow, but I want gold. My son doesn't really understand that, but he'll understand it once I get it done. Oh, it felt like that was leaking in my hand. And this one I want a lot of color, so I'm not going to separate the colors like I do normally, dam them off. Because I want them to spin a lot. I want a lot of color so that whenever I do the peekaboo, the chest and the silhouette of Superman is all going to be, it's going to be the red and blue and gold, and then I'm going to put an emblem right on his chest. I got a lot of plans for it. And I told my son he has no input on it. Because the last couple of tumblers I did, especially his, that little turd, he changed it up on me, and I ended up having to do so much on his tumbler. because it wasn't, once he saw what I could do, he wasn't happy with just the one character. He wanted all of the characters. So then I had to fix it so I could put all of the characters on there. And so I told him with Raoul's, he can't say anything. He was able to pick out one of the pictures that goes on there, the main picture, and everything else he has no input. I'm not even going to let him see it until I'm done, so he can't give me any input. Oh, did you? Thank you, Miss Brenda. I'm excited. I can't wait to get it. Thank you so much. You ladies have such big hearts. You don't even know what you do. You know, when I say that this is my therapy, this art is my therapy, yes, my art is my therapy 100%. But being able to talk to you guys and how nice you guys are and just caring and just thoughtful. And I've seen pages to where people aren't very nice. So I feel lucky that I've found a group of ladies that are just awesome. I'm like completely blessed. Especially with everything in my life all up in kind of turmoil right now. It's nice to be able to come on here and just talk, you know, and not be judged. I'm so happy. I was telling Miss Amber about this one cup that I made my husband. I may have told you guys. It was one of the first tumblers I made. I wasn't on live. I didn't do live back then. But I was trying to do acrylic with the epoxy. And I was just so frustrated because I was having a hard time. It wasn't doing what I was doing. So I was just throwing it all on there. Epoxy over acrylic paint, over epoxy, over acrylic paint. It was a mess because whenever you do acrylic paint on its own, you need to let it dry before you put epoxy on it. Otherwise, it'll mold, right? Well, back then, I didn't know that. So I was just throwing everything together and I thought, I'm done. And this tumbler was so thick. I'm telling you, it was like thick. And at the time, I thought it was pretty cool because there's all those little designs in it and everything. But I noticed when I had it here for him, he started using it. Well, I don't remember putting black in it. Welcome back, Gina. I'm going in with the blue right now. I don't remember putting... Actually, I'm going to do the gold first. That way I know where to work, where I need to drop. Anyhow, so I just piled everything on there. I let it set, blah, blah, blah. But now it's black. Now it's got like little black spots in it. And I think it's mold. And I told him, this may not be the... Yeah, that's going to look good. I don't know. On a black base, it's not really showing up. But I think it's mold. But he thinks it's interesting. And he won't give it to me to remake it. And I keep telling him, you're going to kill yourself with that mold, you know. If it is mold, I don't know. It looks like mold. And I don't remember putting black in that cup. But then he was afraid I was going to change it. He thought I was going to fix it like I wanted to. So he took it with him. So now he's out on the road with a moldy cup, drinking a moldy cup. This guy. Ooh, this is coming out in doubles. Yep. I'm so excited to go out tomorrow night with Amber. I don't know when was the last time, like like Caitlin and I go out, and me and her husband will go and have dinner or something like that. But we're like family, you know, so it's kind of not the same as when you go out with your friends and that kind of stuff. Like let loose. It's not to say she's not my friend. Oh my God. I know I'm going to hear about that. It's not that she's not my friend, but she's more of my sister than my friend. Sweet revenge. You know, Kathy, I would like to take the credit for the sweet revenge thing with him, but you know what? He brings karma on himself. That's all I can say. I'm not going to add any more to that other than he kind of created his own karma. And he's just going to have to live with it. So the mold right now is the least of his problems. But that's what happened. You can't keep messing people over and then expecting your life to turn out like roses, you know? Okay, I'm going to move this around. And I'm not laughing at his unfortune. I'm not. Because I do feel bad for what he's going through. Our marriage wasn't all bad. We did have our good times. We were really good friends. It's just, it took a turn, you know, and we both kind of, it's not working out for us, so. And I do feel bad that he's having a hard time going through some stuff right now, but there's nothing I can do about it because it's something that he created, so. I understand, Miss Denise. That's usually when I get all my phone calls also. Now this is another cup that I want chaotic. I want it to be a chaos. I want it to just move and do what it's going to do. Okay, so the colors I'm going to go in with on this one is going to be this is Admirable Blue. I need to make sure I have what I need. Yeah. And I do want to put pigments in his, the pigment flakes in his. Since it's a boy, I'm not going to use glitter, but I am going to use pigment flake. I just got to figure out which one I want to use. Ooh, I could feel the heat coming off of that. I did put some glow in it, and it's this Shojin blue. I better put the lid on that before I do something and spill it. Okay, so this is that blue. It's really pretty. Seems to be getting dark early. It feels like it's like 8 o'clock right now, but I guess I have been on for 2 hours. So I'm going to go ahead and go in with this. And normally I do separate my colors and everything and try to kind of keep a little organization to it, but this I'm not going to. And I am going to go over it with the white at the end so that I can pick up the brightness of, I can brighten up the inks that are on the bottom. And this blue is gorgeous. It's starting to pick up some of that blue ink. It's pretty. Okay, so we're done with the blue. Now the red I'm going to go in with is it's some stuff that I just got off Facebook that I don't know why I bought it. There was something about it that made me want to buy this set, and I can't remember what it was. I mean, it's pretty colors and everything, but there was a reason but this is a real pretty red. It's kind of like a deeper red. And you know, I still have that other red and blue and gold cup that I had. I had some red glow somewhere. I think I put it away. I don't know, but I don't want to put pink glow in. Oh, there it is. Got the glow. And anyhow, I still have that other blue and red and gold cup. But I just haven't had a chance to post anything because I got these off of Amazon. I just put in metal stir sticks. And I found them. I saw, I watch Flutter by Design, and Amber was using it once, or maybe it was Ashley with her on her page. I can't remember, but I seen one of them using these, and it's been easy to use, and I don't go through as many popsicle sticks. And I know, I can tell you now, it wasn't expensive. I don't know how much it was, but I wouldn't have bought it if it was expensive because I'm a cheapskate. So, not that I buy cheap things. It's just, if it's something that I don't need and it's expensive, I'm not going to get it. And right now, I am trying to put all the money I make back into my business so I can grow it. That way, when I move back to New Mexico, I'll have a nice little setup going, and I'll be ready to go. I just got to put it all together. Okay, that's that of the red. I do want to go in with some gold. Even though there's gold in there, I still want golden. I still want gold pigment. You know what? I need to... I wanted to see if I had some blue pigment. Pigment flakes. But I don't have any blue pigment flakes, so I don't know. No, it's not going to be a sparkly cup. The gold will have to make it sparkly. I could use those gold pigment flakes like I used in those other cups, but those are so subtle. Which is nice, but the yellow or the gold in Superman is not subtle, so I want it to kind of be as outstanding as the other colors, but not to take over. Enjoy your dinner, Miss Janice. Thank you for joining me. I am in Arizona. I'm sorry if I didn't get that question. Thank you for answering for me, guys. But I am in Arizona. See, you guys are an awesome group. Everyone's just works well together, gets along. And now I want to go in with the white, so I can bring out some of those colors from the bottom, and then I think we'll be calling it a night. I can go watch my lives, my people on their lives. Go do some supporting. Miss Amber, if you're on here still, go get your stuff ready. So if you're not exactly sure, white alcohol ink in epoxy, when you lay it on top of your pigment and everything, it sinks down to where your other inks are on the bottom, and it helps bring it out and kind of give it dimension. So it usually doesn't, once it starts picking up the color, it matches the color. So it'll turn blue, green, whatever ink it touches. So it usually doesn't stay white. And a little bit of white in this isn't going to hurt, because again, it's Superman and he does have a little bit of white. As long as it doesn't look red, white, and blue. Again, I don't have anything against it. That's my country. I'm proud of it, but it's not a patriotic cup. Yeah, if you guys are not already, please go follow Miss Amber May at 9 Blessings and Miss Amy at Glitter and Glam Tumblers. They're both amazing artists. I just started watching Miss Amy, and she does awesome work. She's very creative. I think we're going to leave it at that. So if I have time tomorrow after I get all my packing done again, Nana B's place. Do you have a website, or how do we order from you? You know, Rosie, send me a message if there's something that you're interested in. I do have a shop, but I haven't had any. My stuff keeps selling before I can even put it in my shop. So, and I'm not complaining. That's a good thing. So if you send me a message, I'll get back with you. Wow, this looks cool. I'll get back with you and we'll set it up. 100%. And I don't put off your guys' tumblers. So when you guys put an order, I start on them as soon as I can. And I don't keep a backlog. I think the biggest backlog I had was this last couple of weeks before I was getting ready to go on my training. But I got all those out pretty good. I was kind of moving it around to get that ink to kind of settle. I want to give it a few minutes to pick up all of the ink at the bottom, and to let me know if I need to add more to the top. But these designs that are coming up here, I'm not even sure that I want to heat it up, because these designs that are coming up are very pretty, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. We'll just give it a second. I do need to put some on the bottom though. But let me tell you, these sticks, all I have to do is wipe them off after each use. I don't have to, I don't have little sticks sitting everywhere. This looks stormy. It looks like a storm. And really, I don't think I'm going to touch it. I'm not going to heat it up. And I'm going to show you why in just a minute, in just a second. And if that white tends to stay in there, then the white's going to stay, because it's really pretty. But as it turns, remember, as it turns, it's still going to work. So it may have white in it now, but like an hour down the line before it sets, it may have all already mixed in, and the white could disappear. So, but either way, it's going to be perfect for what I need it for, because really I actually kind of don't want to cover it up for a peekaboo. But it's going to look good. I'm excited to finish this up. I can't wait for you guys to see it, because it's going to look like it's going to be cool. So I'm going to bring it up. If you guys need me to take it off of there, I'll take it off of there and bring it to you too. I don't know why it's so dark in here. It's never dark. I usually have to turn off lights. Thank you, ladies. Thank you. The bottom's kind of doing its little thing there. This has a whole lot of dimension. Is it better whenever I bring the cup to you guys, or does it look better whenever I put you down on it? Thank you, Miss Brenda. Thank you, Miss Denise, Miss Winnie. Thank you so much. Thank you, Miss Leslie. This may be one of my new favorite cups right now. So the other one that I was talking about was this one. So you see it's more subtle. But this one came out pretty. And it's available as well. Again, I have not had a chance to post it. I just didn't know if the view was better from the top, like we normally do it, or if it's bringing it to you if the view's good that way. Wow, this is beautiful. I think I'm going to bring you guys down so you can kind of see it, but I do see a few air bubbles that I need to get. I wish I could get you guys to see what I see, and it never looks that way on camera, because all of the tumblers I have gotten from everybody so far, and let me tell you, even the ones that have a little bit of a problem with it, they're still gorgeous. I'm still proud of my cups, okay? The cups that I get. But like when I get them, it's even more amazing in person than whenever I ordered it, you know, or won it or whatever. Thank you, Miss Donna. I'm back this week. I'm not exactly sure next week. I'll try to be on next week, but I'm back from training next Friday. So I have to go to Ventura, pick up my dogs, spend the night there, and then I'll come home Saturday morning. So if I have time Saturday afternoon, if I'm not like completely wiped out, I'll do a live next Saturday. I really want to just sit here and stare at this cup all night. So I'm going to bring you down to see it. See, you can't see what I can see through this, through the camera. There's some little designs up here that are just gorgeous. I'm going to turn it the other way to stop that spinning from going on. But see how that blue right there is kind of right here? That blue and that white kind of mixed together, and it's kind of, I don't know how to explain it. It's like feathery looking. I don't know. It's gorgeous. I really love it. So yeah, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Now, that's all I have for tonight. I just want to let you guys know that I really appreciate you, and I was glad to see you because I kind of needed a little bit of therapy today. I'm going to go jump on Miss Amber May's page if you guys all want to come and join me there. She's at 9 Blessings. You guys have an awesome weekend. Please be safe. Next week, be safe. Have a good week. And I will see you guys soon. I miss you. Bye.